Prescription drug prices are skyrocketing. This month, President Biden issuing an executive order that would work to lower these prices. And that begins our health report for you this afternoon. So many families already have the added pressure from the economic hardship created by the pandemic. Buying medication, it still can be a struggle for so many. Local 4's Sarah Krug joining us live in our studio after meeting with a family in Illinois. She is sharing their story today. Sarah?
Yes, Anne, Illinois is already one of the few states with insulin price caps in place to protect those with type 1 diabetes. But many are still struggling to afford the drug, even with these efforts in place. Some resorting to practices like rationing their supply to try preserve it, which could be very dangerous when done long term.
A lifeline. That's what insulin is to Morgan Caranta.
We have to have insulin to survive.
She's 15. She's been insulin dependent since she was 5. Now she's an advocate for families struggling with the rising cost of insulin.
It shouldn't be something that we are required to pay an extreme amount for when it is for life or death.
Morgan knows it's a very real struggle.
I've seen a lot recently on Instagram of people asking, if you have extra insulin, can you donate? If you have syringes, can you donate? Just all the products people are struggling to get because their insurance will not cover it. And knowing that they're having to run blood sugar so high because they can't afford the insulin is really heartbreaking.
If your child is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, they need insulin to live.
The Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation sees a troubling trend.
1 out of every 4 folks living with diabetes are rationing their insulin due to cost, meaning that they're not taking their insulin as prescribed, and in certain situations that can be life-threatening.
Morgan may only be 15, but she is already planning for her future. She's going to be a pediatric nurse, and she's going to have to find a way to afford the growing cost of insulin once she's on her own.
I'm hearing about the prices, I start thinking, oh, what am I going to do when I'm off it? What am I going to do when I have my own career? Will this be a problem for me? So it's just me really wanting to have to think about the future, about something that you shouldn't have to think about.
The JDRF emphasizes how those with type 1 diabetes need insulin to live. They want to help provide resources to those in need. We have information on how you can take advantage of this help at ourquadcities.com. In the studio, Sarah Krug, Local 4 News.
Sarah, thank you for sharing that story. Some fruits and